When I was 13, I kind of hit a point where I was like, I need to find something to do for myself that I like, that I can do. I needed something with a concrete schedule that I could get to reliably and consistently. All my friends had activities. They were in dance, they were in football, they were in baseball, a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the opportunity to. My parents noticed that I wasn't going to hang out with my friends as much. I was kind of on my computer by myself playing video games. So one day I was just really bored, so my stepdad just gave me some chores to do. And in the middle of the chores, he comes up to me and he said, if you want to find something to do, look for something that we can try to make happen, and we'll do our best. I didn't really have a perception of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before I started. I was into kickboxing, that's what I wanted to try, so going from wanting to do striking to having to put myself in a gi on the ground was a little bit different, but I ended up liking it more because it was more complex, more intricate. It was a little more involved than kickboxing would have been for me. The first day I walked into Crazy 8, I was greeted right away. Me and my mom had come in just to try the class, see how it looked. I got a gi right away, got fitted, met some of the kids that were going to be in the class, and then we walked over immediately, greeted the coaches. They seemed super nice. And it was a 60-minute class, so within the 60 minutes, I was already making friends, already finding something that I like to do. The facility was clean, very high energy, and I was immediately drawn to that energy. Growing up, I was pretty uncoordinated. I was athletic, I was always into sports, but I wasn't naturally gifted. I wouldn't say I was super good until about green belt, which I was 15. Once I hit green belt, I kind of realized how serious that I could be about this, so I got serious, got my blue belt, competed for another year until I was 17. Up and down the East Coast, competing, not taking a whole lot of losses, so I kind of knew that this was something that I was getting good at and that I was in a good spot. And we always knew that we at Crazy 8 have the best credentials. As of right now, 2019, we've earned 7 world titles. 2 have been for me, 1 have been from another female, and then the other 4 have been from men. So 7 world titles is way more than anywhere else in the area. There's no other school in the area that has even 1 world title. When I won the World Championships the first time, I was young. I was still 17, naive, didn't know what was going on. When I hit purple belt, I started to realize how big the sport was. And I had a lot of self-doubt of if I was gonna win it again, but then 2 years later, I won the purple belt World Championships, and that was the moment where I was like, whoa. I knew that I was in it for life, but that confirmed it, because then I moved to brown belt, and then from there I said, this is my life, this is it. I've been able to accomplish this pretty fast, pretty young, I'm not gonna stop now. When we compete, you can definitely tell which schools are just, hey, let's just roll for 30 minutes and then we're done. We like to say when you grab someone, you can tell how good they are. I would say what makes me unique is having a passion for kids and building a kids program and competing and even just learning jiu-jitsu. I don't know a lot of young coaches like me or young competitors like me that are doing all the things that I'm doing. I've accomplished a lot in jiu-jitsu, but my proudest moment is watching 4 of the kids from the program win the biggest kids tournament in the world. I love the kids that come in for something to do. When kids have learning disabilities, I love when they come in because they get something different out of it, and a lot of the kids, they grow when they come here. They're more comfortable socially, they get more comfortable talking to people, they get more comfortable even exercising, which they normally wouldn't do. So, they get to build the bonds with me, with the other kids, they get to compete. A lot of the competitors, they love the opportunity to compete across the country with their teammates, with their friends. I want all the kids to get something out of it and get the experience that I did, coming with having nothing to do to a full-blown passion for the sport. What makes Crazy 8 unique is having such a diverse population, different genders, ages, races, all coming together. Everyone has kind of found this, we have lawyers, doctors, school teachers, 9-to-5 workers, a lot of different people that come in and everyone wants to see each other succeed. And that's the true essence of a team. That's just the culture here. So it's not just me that enjoys seeing people succeed, it's everybody on the team.